G'day, g'day. Hope you guys all having a good one. Um, Today's stream, I'm gonna be playing some games. Not too sure which ones. I got sore eyes, by the way, so might be prodding them a little bit. They're right in there. It's annoying. But no. Not too sure what we're gonna be playing. Um, because I'm kind of indifferent. I could play some more Final Fantasy VII, which ultimately I do want to play some of. Tonight. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind playing something like Hoverflow and Neon White or so on and so forth. So, I'm not too sure. The issue is I could play Neon White and Hoverflow, but I'm quite into repeating a lot of that sort of stuff. So I don't know if that would be interesting and entertaining, or if it'd be kind of boring to watch. So I guess there is that. But then at the same time, I play Final Fantasy, but here's the thing: I can't. No, I should reword that. It's not that I can't have a stream only game. Well, one, I would not have this as a stream only game. So it's a bit hard because sometimes for some sorts of things, it's like, I could stream a story based game, but you guys miss context that of when I haven't played since. But then at the same time, it's kind of like I hate doing stream only games because it A forces you to play that game, and then if you get sick of that game, then it's kind of like, ah, shit. But at the same time, if you really like the game, then it's also really hard because it's like, you're just like, oh, I want to play some more of the story, but I can't because it's not stream time and stuff like that. So I don't know. It can be a bit of a pickle. Not too sure what is the right or wrong decision in some of those things, On a different note, I'll keep chatting. I'll maybe get Amy to choose for me when she hops in. I'm just gonna chat about something in the meantime. The new Humble Bundle. As is a pretty good Humble Bundle this time. So for anybody who doesn't know what Humble Bundle is it's in the name, right? It's a bundle of games, and basically a percentage of the purchase goes towards charity, and it's effectively you just pay a set price and you can get all the games. I believe that's the only deal. There's been deals in the past where it's been like, oh, if you pay this percentage of money, you can only pick like 3 out of the 8 games or something. And it used to be out of 12 games, but they've reduced it. I don't know. I've been doing this for many, many years. Hence why, some people are like, wow, Toby, you've got, over 1,000 games in your Steam library. How are you, got 1,000, you must have spent a ridiculous amount of money. Yeah, I spend a lot of money, but the vast majority of games, like, bear in mind, I'd say probably like 80% of the games that I own are from bundles of some form, whether these games or like I got a bundle. It's like maybe the Ukraine bundle, or there was a Turkey bundle for, I believe it was when there was a big earthquake in Turkey, a couple other things. And those have been like, get 100 or 200 games. There's also been one as well on itch.io, and couple other places where it's just been like, hey, pick up this bundle, will give you like 50, 100 games, and you pay like $50, which is really, really cheap. And then, and then those bundles, it's 100% of the money goes towards charity. So I like almost always do that. One, because lots of new games. Two, the money goes towards charity, and I mean that's good, right? So yeah, I mean, and this month's pretty good. So not all the money goes to charity. Percentage goes to Humble Bundle, and a percentage goes to the developer, and so forth. But we got Plague Tale Requiem, sick game. I need to play the first Plague Tale game, which I do own, but I've heard only really good things about this, and I mean visually it looks awesome, so it's pretty cool. Ghost Runner, I've heard, is a downgrade upon the first game, but it's still a really solid game and worth the pickup, so definitely not complaining at all. Great. This one seems pretty interesting. It's like Starship Troopers. Some people know that. I don't know too much about Starship Troopers, but effectively seems just Helldivers. But top-down strategy. Sticky Business seems like just a sticker making game. Nothing too fancy. Zoeta kind of disappointed me. I looked through like screenshots and stuff like that. I mean, it just looks average, but the art on the little thing looks sick. So I don't know, but I mean, it looks like a confusing version of Slay the Spire. Like Slay the Spire, it makes sense and so forth, but it's just kind of like, you got normal playing cards, and it's just like, how does that intertwine with damage and stuff like that? I mean, it would explain itself. But I will be picking up these bundles, so if I end up playing some of those games, I can chat about them. But yeah, Figment 2 seems to, I mean, it's got really good reviews, and from what I've heard, it's a pretty solid game, so worth the pickup, it seems. Heretics Fork is the last game, I believe, and it seems like a rogue-like light tower defense sort of thing, where I don't think tower defense by name, I guess, would sum it up, where like you sort of got like a region in the center that and everybody's trying to rush towards it, and you just got to kill them with whatever shit you've built up thus far in that round. So all in all, and Hyperviolence. Sorry, there was one more game, and it just seems like your usual old school FPS, like kind of Doom sort of style. But yeah, also not the worst ratings, and I mean the unfortunate issue is there's like 1 trillion of these, like every single bundle, so it's like, I don't know. It gets to a point where it's just kind of like, there's like, you just end up having 1 trillion different old school FPS kind of games. So it's like, what separates this over others? When I say that, I mean, well, I guess A in general, and B, in the humble choices. I mean, I won't go through all of them, but there's a lot. I think it's every like second or third month there's another old school FPS. And there are these. I mean, if you don't own Innocence, then this is amazing, and 85% off will give you a heap of a thing. But if you've been following Humble Bundle and getting the Humble Bundles for a long time, you will probably own it, as there was a previous bundle. I'm just going to see what other bundles and stuff they actually have going. I'll search by games, and then we'll keep looking. Straight GOG. I didn't know about this one. This one's actually quite good. I personally wouldn't get it, but this Railgrade I've heard is a pretty good game. Expeditions Rome I've heard is decent as well. The rest I don't know. I've seen Field of Glory. doesn't mean I've seen gameplay of it, but I have seen it around. Never really heard these two. So I mean, for 29 New Zealand, maybe. I would only if Railgrade or Expeditions Rome interest you, I'd pick it up. Otherwise, obviously, you can just get one of the cheaper bundles, but you know, I don't. You know, it's nothing. It's not a crazy bundle. There's some really good bundles and some average ones. I think this one's pretty good. So you can get a bunch of games here. Dishonored's really good. I don't know about this one. I've never seen this. That's a pretty interesting concept, though. Is there a 3-item bundle? Not at all for me. 3-item bundle. I mean, for all of these, you're getting Dishonored. I don't know. For $20, I mean. Oh, there must be a Hell-As event. I was wondering what streaming meant. Otherwise, this is a visual novel. Why is this under games? I mean, if you like, maybe there's games. Yeah, okay, so there are games. Oh no, so it's like a visual novel game. Right. Okay. Not for me, but hey, you know, if that's what interests you. I've never really played any full-on visual novels. I think I've played like games with visual novels as an aspect, but oh, The Boys would probably be a good bundle to pick up. TMNT. Not too sure about the other ones. Oh, there's. I was gonna say because I saw this, looked at it, I'm like, not for me. But maybe not terrible. These are pretty good bundles though. Usually they come in like PDFs and stuff. So I got one for The Witcher and Cyberpunk stuff, and it was pretty solid pick. Godzilla's pretty cool, I guess. Whereas I'm not too sure I'd recommend stuff like that. Or learning to code and paint. I mean, maybe that one's not the worst, but this one might not be too bad. I don't recognize any of the books, but I don't think so. I've been recommended a couple, and I'm not too sure I recognize them, but some of these might be pretty good actually. There's quite a lot of books actually looking into it, so probably if you're interested and you need a bit of it. I mean, there's tutorials online now, but maybe worth a pick. Roblox? What the fuck is in a Roblox bundle? Teaches you how to do Roblox. Yeah. Moavi. I don't really know about these, to be honest. Something that there is a bit more interesting. There are some bundles for what's it called? Some bundles for Unity and Unreal, and those ones are sometimes alright. But this reminds me, I haven't checked the Epic, and I don't think I've checked in a minute. So I might have missed a couple games, but I think there was a new game I heard, and the new monthly. I saw some people in my class talking about the new monthly. Unreal Assets, which I would always recommend picking up where possible. I've gotten a couple good things. I've never used any of them personally, but I also haven't had the time to put into learning them. Amy. Okay, I just saw that while I'm waiting for this bloody thing to load. Or if you're to paint your whole skin, I understand sometimes people, just use a paintbrush, or some people spray on. Couldn't you technically just have, like, a, you know, a bucket and just, like, sit in the bucket? Like, not a small bucket, of course, but, like, you know what I mean? Wouldn't that be, like, a lot less time consuming? Oh, but then you get in your hair, wouldn't it? That'd be a bit of pain. Hey, how you doing, Emax? Right now, we're just checking out the new Epic stuff. I'll go check out Fanatical, see if there's any good bundles there. And then, which is Summer Tumble bundle. We're not picking up that. Let's look at, latest deals. if you pucker, you should be fine. Hopefully. Well, coloured butthole, is that necessarily a bad thing? It keeps things different. The Falconeer. Wait, do I know this game? No, but it does look pretty good, so. I've seen another game similar to that. But not similar in design, but like in name. I can't remember what it's called. But it was pretty cool. I can't remember it. It's kind of annoying me though. Because I'm just like, and I believe the marketplace update is there. Hey, I gotta be honest with you guys. Epic, oh my god. The Epic, like Unreal Engine installs a massive 60 gigabytes for the engine. Way big. Way big. It just adds up. Some of them are not as bad. I think I found one of them. I think the latest 5.4 is only 30 gigs, but obviously you don't want to use that for like serious projects. Solo's landscape, probably not too bad. Mega Magic, the effects maybe not too bad. This doesn't look the worst, but also doesn't look great, but for free, take it. World Director, NPC. That'd probably be good. Ultimate Character, worth having. Expensive, these are all like hundreds of dollars. So it's worth it. I've gotten a heap of these in the past, so. What you get up to today, Amy? I went to an undisclosed mall. What the fuck? That is right beside your school. Because my mum wanted to check out the new what's it called? The reduced like place where the warehouse was. Has since gone. Didn't know that there was I can't even close it. Epic Games being like Epic Games. Turns out there was... Okay, well, you just doxed yourself. Let's put it that way. One then went to the tannery. Ah, yeah. You wouldn't have missed me by... Oh, you missed me by quite a bit. I think we ended up leaving at around 11. So, by quite a bit, actually. Games down. Well, that's slanderous. It literally said Era 50 fucking... Wait. Went because your mum wanted to get her eyebrows done. Fair game, fair game. Oh, isn't that the... No, it's a completely different game. I've seen people play that. This one's not a terrible bundle. 3 for $5 is pretty damn worth it. If I... Oh, this is actually not a bad bundle. Because I don't own Besiege, and I mean, I own a chunk of the good games. I don't own Besiege, and I know Besiege is pretty good, but like Metro Exodus, worth it. Besiege, I've heard is really good. Superliminal, I think I do own it through Humble Bundle, and I've heard good things. Hyper Demon, I've seen before, and apparently it's pretty decent. Frostpunk, Jeebus. You either love it or hate it. I do not like it. 106 though, what the fuck? I don't like it myself, but I mean, you know, charity bundle. Pay $11 more. Oh wait, no, $11, and it's a charity bundle, and you get 16 games. You get the Entropy Center. Oh, one of my classmates was doing one of this game. Maybe this would be worthwhile actually picking up. Although I own a couple of these, I believe. I do not want Baby Shark singing Cement. Oh, fuck you. The only games I'd be interested in would be Breakneck, I believe is a New Zealand game, and the Entropy Center. As one of my classmates seems to like it. But I mean, for $11, that's really good, and it's, I believe all the money goes to charity, so that's pretty good. Oh, golf, it might be alright, but I hate mini golf, so. Oh, I've seen this game before actually. The last campfire, that might be decent. Anyway, and by the way, Descenders I've heard is pretty good. I own it. It requires a bit of time. Diamond. I think I've seen this one before. Yeah, Dishonored Complete Collection. 3 games. This might be worth picking up. Shotgun King's pretty good. I don't know this game. Kingdom Come. Based. Like, these 3 games alone, worth it. I've heard good things coming out of Fallout 76 recently, so yeah, sure, I own that game and I own that game. I do not own... Oh, but it's only Dishonored Complete. It's not... I thought this would be, like, all the Dishonored games. I mean, 3 for 8. Not really... Oh, right. Per item. Okay, so you're actually spending a lot more. So you're spending 24. That was a bit sneaky. 24 is not bad either, but not... If it was $8, I would pick it up. Let's put it that way. But I think that's quite the sale if it were, so. Babe, please no more implants. What is he doing? Is that a doner kebab fucking little spinner thing? Oh, Dishonored 2. Don't tell me that. Oh, yes, so $5 per item. This used to be how much in total. I don't know why they're doing... I mean, yeah, I think I know why they're doing it, but it's not great. Quake 2. Pick up Quake 2. That'd be pretty good. You get $11. Dishonored 2. Dishonored's a good game, I've heard. Good things. Wolfenstein is also good. I don't know about the rest, though. Oh my gosh. Why are there multiple things of that, Amy? It's one thing having, like, one thing, but multiple of the exact same thing. Don't you bloody pull those fingers at me. Alright, Amy, I need your decision. Do I, A, play, like, one big game... So, like, just play Final Fantasy VII and that's just what I'm going to be playing for the rest of the stream? Or do I, option B, play something, either Hoverflow or Neon White, but I might switch between them and it's going to be repetitive because I'll keep dying and wanting to replay the levels. Final Fantasy is good, lose a bit of context of the story. I do want to play option B. Okay, and do we want to... I want me to say... Okay, dude, that's evil. Do we play Hoverflow, Balloon Tower Defense, or Neon White? Not Bill Archer, I just did a run earlier. Before stream. Hovlo, what, the one that I always fucking suffer with? Well, you'll see how hard it is then. I don't know what it is that you sent me and I'm not clicking that on stream. That looks dodgy. Oh, then Neon. That clicking's kind of loud. Let me know if you want it down. Sad thing is, I can't press escape to go back. Oh, so you can turn off the random pilgrims. Oh, why I would not want that to change. Let's try see if I can finish this bloody level. I played it a couple times, got annoyed, decided let's leave it for another day. Okay, so the issue that I've got into is I want to speedrun these things, but some things I don't know. So I'm going to take it up to the whole... Oh, you mother... Where did he go? Let's see where he went. He went along. Some people going over there. How are they generating enough velocity? I'm gonna wait for another person to come see what path they're taking. Alright, here we go. Jumps in. Double jumps. Goes in. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can replicate that. Okay, okay. And we're gonna be doing this for a while. I don't know where else we need to be going, but... Oh. What the fuck? Okay, this level is going to be frustrating. Don't know why, but after all these years, I finally got Pure If. You didn't have Pure If before? Had a second monitor. I still use Pure If on my second monitor, to be honest. It's mainly for compiling. Oh, okay. It's mainly for compiling. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so they're going that way. Successfully chained 10 bunny hops. Oh, we got a little bit too excited there. Oops. Stop. The issue that I have run into... Oh, that was too close. Oh my gosh. There's no save points is the issue that I've run into. Where did my key go? And that's why this level is a bit painful. When I'm speedrunning, sure, I'm not going to be saving. There we go. But at the same time, oh, okay. I'm glad there's a save. Point there. Oops. Well, I'm glad there's a save point there as well. There's some of these levels. Here's the one issue that I have with the game that I haven't shared. I would say probably the biggest issue that I have with this game, and that I think really should be improved, like serious, is a lot of, at least a lot of these sorts of maps, like later game maps. Hey Kasha, how's it going? They're very, what's the word? A lot of the levels are very pushing towards speedrunning, which is good, but you're probably not speedrunning the first time that you're doing a level, right? Some might, not generally ideal though. Usually the way to go would be, you know, case out a level, see how the level goes, and reevaluate there. Oops. So I can double jump that, but I don't really want to. So there's stuff like this, like, I mean, you can get past this, don't get me wrong, but it's just like not made. I don't know. The level design could be a bit better. I guess it kind of depends. I prefer flowing when it comes to like levels, where it's just like you can complete them all fine, but then it really rewards you for you know, when it comes like you can both play a level like fuck off. Fine. Just standard. Like, stuff like that. If you're trying to go for a speedrunning approach, how the fuck do you get the momentum? You know what I mean? I don't know. So, I mean, it's fine, but ultimately that's what separates this from Neon White. Oh my god. This is painful. But that's what, in my opinion, separates this from something like Neon White. Neon White, every level is incredibly easy and you can complete it naturally. But the way, where it becomes a speedrunning level is, oh my god, is how you can decrease that time. You have to find paths and techniques to decrease that time in which, whereas here it's just like repeat. You finally finish the level for your first time after like 10, 20, 30 attempts, and then like if you play some of the first levels, like I'll show you, if we play something like, I don't know, let's not play that one, I hate this level. This one's another example of that, but this one, I don't know what level this one is, but if I can get this effectively for the most part first try, then it kind of will be proving that point. I'm not taking no speedrun route, I'm just taking your bog standard route. What somebody's first time playing the route might take. See how everything kind of just like flows through? This is what I liked about this when going into it. It kind of just flows. Oh, I really fucked that one up. Oh, that was close. So everything's plenty doable if you miss a jump, stuff like that. Yes, you're beneficial, like it's beneficial if you take the more speedrunning routes, but at the same time, I don't have enough speed for that. At the same time, like you got no real disadvantage just flying through it all. I'll stop there because I'm gonna miss that. This is what I like about this one. I really messed that one up. Boom. First try, easy. Right? And that's not even trying to take the fastest route available. There's other routes that I've found that can make you go further. So I wish there was a level choice after finishing level. That's what I'd like. So, because otherwise you have to go next, get in, and then you can press pilgrimage. So that's what I find kind of a bit frustrating about some of these later levels is, yeah, all these blue levels, and I think the only other one was really this one. I'll show you why. You sort of touch this AI voiceover. Suppose no TikTok. Oh my god. I fucked that one up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to actually. There we go. Oh my lord, okay. Well, let's just restart at that point. That was on me. But this section is the most painful section I've actually had to deal with. And for me, it's all about the flow. With the level design, I fucked that one up, so this is just going to be a bit painful. You have to find... With these sorts of games, you need to find the flow when it comes to the levels. A mix between something that's perfectly fine, even if you're just taking a bog standard route, but also... a speedrunning route. There we go. Because I got the speed, that was fine. If you try to do that naturally, you're going to be in a world of pain. I'll redo it without that. I've never actually had that before. It's only because I had enough speed. If you miss any of that, you're like fluffed. Right, there we go. That was good. Good speed actually. But if I were to redo that without that little bit of good speed, oh my lord, we are fluffing this ball right now. So I'll just stop even if I'm getting a good Oh my man. I don't even... We just lost all momentum there. Oh, get fucking off. Footsies. Caught. That one's such a hard... There we go, to hit. So this one I wouldn't be able to do that either way. So I'm just gonna hit this. Look at this. Try do this naturally, like, yeah, you're just not hitting it. Because this is set up solely for the fucking, the speedrun route. This, yeah, I don't know, I got that time, when I was first doing that, you have to hit it effectively perfect to get the good route, and it is so painful. Oops, fucked it. Anyway, so you can sort of see the picture, and hey, Simon, how's it going, my dude? Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's continue. Right now I'm just playing through some of the older levels. Just trying to hit some of these good scores, hitting them golds, and yeah. So I got that one. I haven't played the first level in ages. I got my mate, I had one of my mates come around the other day ago. Got him to do first level, and he kept getting stuck on that first jump there. Fine, thank you. First time watching someone stream my game. Fair. I picked you one up with the summer sale, on like second day of the summer sale. Because I saw one of your posts on Reddit talking about how you were making a game inspired by CSGO and Neon White. I'm just like, I mean, I like CSGO Seraphine, and Neon White looks like a great game. Also picked up Neon White after sawing that as well. Yeah, really cool. I'm enjoying it. Managed to pull out 3 hours. Oh, I messed that one up. So I'm about 3 hours in right now. Oh, yeah, come on. No! Where am I up to? Oh, there we go. That was sneaky. Finish this, and I'll see where we're at. I think I'm at, what level? It's, hard one to explain. See if I can get a good jump. Bam. That was good. But nah, liking the game so far. It's pretty, I was thinking, there haven't been many games really that similar to surf games that I've seen. I mean, Neon White, I guess you can sort of see in terms of at least the speed running, there's like similarities, but they don't really. It's the whole like the ice ramps and stuff that speeds you up. Whereas here you got the actual, you know, ice surfing ramps or inspired ramps. Ah, man, I keep messing up that one part. There we go. I think there was an awesome addition that really pushed me into buying your game. So I don't know if that's any help. Really liked Neon White. There was air strafing as well. Oh, I don't think I've actually noticed that. Now that you mention it, I have to check that one out. A bit tiring to always aim and shoot. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Which was an aspect that I hadn't seen too much of. I mean, you always have the old Unreal Tournament and Quake, where some of those you'd pull off some cool, you know, jumps and so forth to get a shit ton of speed. Which I guess could be, maybe that was the inspiration for Neon White. But no, I've been really digging some of these speedrunning games because ultimately, right, the pro that I find for these, you could spend 2 hours grinding a level, get the best score possible, or if you've only got like 5 minutes available, you know, just do 1, 2, 3 runs. It's plenty good, which is something that I always find pretty great. Where am I? Here we go. Leap of Faith is the one that I'm currently on, I believe. I've been also kind of stuck on it. But, wait. No, did I just finish? Never mind. I just finished one that I got stuck on for a bit. Let's see if we can find the route. Oh, I'm just gonna... But no, I sort of want to make a game similar, like a speedrunning sort of game. I'm currently, like, for university, I study game development, so, I don't know. There's lots of great ideas that I come through playing, this game. Oh man, that's annoying. Yeah, I've made a couple, but not, like, real small stuff. For school, like I've done, I can show you. It's nothing too fancy, just on itch, as we've only really had about 5 weeks for most games thus far. Let me just bring it up, itch.io. Sorry, let me bring this up. So nothing too fancy. Next year will be my final year of university, and we're going to be pulling out a full 1 year, or like most of a year, for a game, and that's going to be pretty cool. Let's turn off the volume, but it's effectively, I don't know if you know the term Sokoban, but Sokoban's kind of like pushing blocks, right? And it's a puzzle that unlocks, I guess, a gate at the end, right? And so our premise for this one was like mixing a shooter game with Sokoban aspects. So you got these NPCs, which are the mummies. Coded AI for Sokoban when I was studying. Hey, that's pretty sick. I find Sokoban's pretty cool. It's a fairly easy game to go with. It's like not the hardest game to code, as well as it's you can kind of do quite a lot with it. Sokoban, it's quite a lot about, like, you know, the whole level design, and you can add a lot. So this one we had like obviously the mummies chasing after you, and when they hit you, you take damage and it restarts the level. It adds that little bit of extra difficulty and stuff to it, so that is pretty good. But no, like right now, really enjoying this and Neon White. I mean, I put in the past, I'd say like week. I think I've had these games for a week, and thank you. Why is it called Tomb Pleasers? Don't ask that question. Oh, okay. The reason was we were trying to find a name of a game that would suit it, and then we're just like, what's that game? Lara Croft. What's it called? Tomb something. What's the game with Lara Croft in it? Let me see. Lara Croft. It's Tomb Raider, right, Raider. Yeah, that's the one. And we searched up in like the synonym bloody thing. Like the thesaurus or something. What is a word that coincides, I guess, with Raider? And we got pleases or something. I don't remember. It was something weird like that, and we're just like, this is just stupid. It doesn't even make sense. Rating, and I don't know, it doesn't make sense. And that's that's how we got Tomb Ride. That's how we got Tomb Ride. A ride has some thing. So Tomb Ride was the name game. Tomb Pleasers was the thing. Tomb Pleasers was named after the game name, which is Tomb Ride. A ride somehow was some something to do with Raider. And anyway, don't search up what a ride means. We didn't know what it meant. We searched it up and it's like, no, not at all. I can't remember. It's either that or something to do with like anagram or some shit. I can't remember. Either way, it was weird ass story and we had like no idea for the game. I don't know, you probably know the same thing then, Simon, but naming a game is hard. Especially with so many game names out there, you don't want to infringe on copyright and so forth. Ooh, I had that. So you just gotta make... Sometimes you got like the weirdest game names available. Also, okay, one thing I do want to mention that I really, really like is that you can see like other players. Not necessarily, of course, I don't believe it is at all. Like, you know, running real time, but you can actually see other people's like finished routes, so you can sort of see how other people go and approach specific jumps as well as specific routes. And that one is helpful, similar to, I think you will know, Neon White. When you get, I think it's like the silver rank, you can see the hidden routes available that you wouldn't have first probably known when you first played that level, as well as oh my god, well, too late. But yeah, I really like that idea. I think that's a really cool premise. And the fact that you can turn it off if you don't want to see it. You know, some people may not want to see it. And that's also great. But I think it's been incredibly helpful in some of the levels that I've gotten stuck on. Because what level? I got stuck on a specific level. It was this level. Swell? Oh my gosh. I got stuck. There's two places. I'll run it through. On the two places I got stuck. And it was incredibly... It's one of those things where I got it around the end. And then I've tried to, like, speedrun it. And, oh, it has been... oh, I really mucked that one up. I want to restart. Chapter 2 is feeling quite difficult, how I may have to redesign. Yeah, I do think that was my impressions of Chapter 2. I think the difference between Sands of Time, I think this level, the specific part in Temple, I gotta be honest, it took me like at least 20 tries to get up the those jumps, because I didn't have enough speed starting out, and it was a bit... I was like, no! But I do think it was a bit of a step. I mean, you can see by the times, right? We're getting 2 minutes around the later ones. That one, I'm not too sure what happened there. I think I just haven't rerun these two routes. And then that one took me 8 minutes. This one also took me 8 minutes. Of course, that's not, you know, the one straight run. That's, of course, restart once you hit a key point. But I do think thus far that I've found when it comes to Sinking Shores, it is a bit of a step up of difficulty. I don't think a step up of difficulty is inherently bad at all. I think, and ultimately it's just finding that key point where it, of course, is where it, and of course, you know, as a game developer, you kind of, it's like the hardest thing. Where is like a player's, you know, when a player's going through their playthrough, where does their skill kind of like, you know, that ramp of like understanding of key concepts, of course, of, you know, like the whole surfing, I don't know what you want to call them, like platforms, as well as like, of course, you know, your double jump mechanics, as well as, you know, that bounce. I really like the bounce mechanic. That bounce mechanic, I was thinking about it the other day. I'm just like, shit, that's a really cool mechanic you got going. Of getting speed. Because, you know, ways of implementing how to increase speed without making it too kind of like easy or difficult to reach, I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, hitting, like, you know, knowing a player's, you know, where they kind of like gain stuff. Like when we were making that game Tomb Ride, a big thing for us was like you know, tutorial. Is the tutorial even easy enough for people to understand? And then it's, of course, like, you know, increase of difficulty in levels. Is making levels harder? Like, you can make them longer. Is that going to make them harder? Or you could add some things. It's one of those things, like, especially for a speedrunning game like this, you need the level to be completable by not taking the in quotation speedrun route, as well as including a couple speedrun routes and like little skips, as you can call them, I guess, that you can take, and then also making it so that it flows. Is like, I don't know. You've done a really good job thus far that I've seen thus far. Sorry, but I can see it's a really tricky one to implement. You know, like to have an easy path on each level for people that don't really care. Yeah. And that's what I think. Like, for me, the way that I go about playing through the levels is I play, you know, I complete the level, see how it goes, and then from there, I kind of like, in my brain, I'm just like, okay, where can we skip? Where can we generate more momentum? Where can we, stuff like that. And ultimately, it's one of those things. Also, you don't want the easy, in quotation, route to be too easy to the point where it's just like, you know, hold W and just press jump occasionally. At the same time, you don't want it to be too difficult where, I mean, arguably it's my own fault, but I've had a couple parts like this part where I've just like, you know, maybe not had enough momentum, and that's what's caused me to struggle getting up the things. And ultimately, you can't, you know, unless like you had like a massive team and like, or it was like redone, you can't, you know, account for those things, because when you got inertia, you got momentum, stuff like that, right? It's not really replicatable. I don't know what the correct word is, but you know, when you have such like a variance in inertia and momentum, you know, I could take some sneaky route that, for example, you as a developer may not even know, like, you know what I mean, is like as a viable route, and then you got too much momentum, and then you miss an objective. And it's like, ah, damn, you know, I had so much momentum, but you know what I mean. There's stuff like that where it's like, I think the tricky thing, especially for like these sorts of games, is like you got to account for some people being sneaky. I think I was looking through your Discord, and there was that guy MZ who seems to be at like the top of all the leaderboards. I think I was scrolling through, and he found some like little spot where he could like double jump, and he's like, oh no, you can double jump or something like that, and it's just like there's stuff like that where sometimes your players are just gonna find some sneaky little thing that's gonna give them like an insane amount of stuff, like insane boost. I do gotta figure out this one spot. I cannot for the life of me get past it. I understand the premise, but hold on. Let's see if I can actually get onto this platform. Also, one thing I want to note. These are like, you got some like sick ass art style going on, by the way. Oh, what's this? Definitely redesigned some of these parts. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, ultimately, from what I understand, right, you're like solo dev, or at least if not solo dev, a really small team. And I do think that it's a pretty big gap to fill. You create all those trees in Blender. It's a sick job. I'm assuming. Yeah, I mean, these look really cool. What did you use? Unity, Godot, or Unreal for this stuff? I was playing around, so I was working on an education kind of game, Unity. That would probably be it. I'll tell you now, Unreal. I was trying to figure out like cell shading. I mean, there's like a sort of form of cell shading you have going, right? I believe, or at least definitely these trees, right? And oh my gosh, spent so long trying to figure out that cell shader. We ended up like scrapping it because we only had 5 weeks. So I kind of had to like, I followed like 3 different tutorials and spent a bit of time trying to figure it out. But I haven't really done any sort of shader work that much in like any other program. I did a little bit in Unity for VFX for one like assessment, but I don't know, you got the real good art style. But I guess that's like Unity's kind of thing, right? Unity's really good for getting those sick shaders going on. I gotta be honest, I am not. It's not looking good for me. I keep missing this. How long have you spent on development, actually? That's what I'm intrigued about. I'd assume a couple years, right? Actually, that's another thing. I did not need to skip there, actually. I hit that perfectly. That's another thing. Levels. Unity's got some really cool tutorials. I know, that's really good. That's what I hate. On one side, it's great that there's like a trillion Unity tutorials. Like, by far best. Better than Godot, although Godot's starting to pick up when it comes to tutorials, especially with Brackeys, who was like the king of Unity tutorials. And then Unreal is hit or miss. A lot of the tutorials are for Unreal 4, which does kind of like work still, but some of them are a little bit like, you know, different positioning and stuff. But honestly, level design takes for ages. We found out with that Tumoride game, that one that I showed on stream. Holy moly, it's like you got to figure out what is completable, you know, and I don't know, stuff like that. And when you're trying to take into account, I feel like I haven't done anything at all with like I've done Momentum for like one game, did a terrible implementation. It was like some grappling. It was like like, you know, grapple hook and shit, right? Inertia didn't work. I had so many issues on that one. And for a stupid reason. I believe it was because I called something. I believe, I don't know. Either way, it was something to do with C# and Unity, and it's like, this is a parameter already. So it was just trying to like double call it, and it was fucking with a lot of shit. But trying to make levels, and then you have to kind of predict where the thing is. I'd assume that that'd be a fucking pain, because yours would just be make the level to an extent, run through it. Ah, shit. Okay, this fucking bloody surf platform is like, you know, 5 meters too far away. Let's remove it, replay it. I mean, on one side, you'd probably know like every level off by heart, and I guess, you know, as a developer, you're going to, right, because of you know, looking out for bugs and so on. Oh, I keep hitting that. But especially, I don't know. That's like something, at least to me, that's like, oh, I don't know. Like we had a specific level, the final level. We just let one of our developers kind of just go ham on one level, fucking like an hour long level. I'm just like, okay, this is kind of just a mean level. I haven't completed it at all. It takes too long. There's no save points or anything in it, and it's just like, I don't know. He's like the only one who's completed it, really. But since you got 1,000 hours in your game, I don't know what's difficult. That's the thing. 100%. Like, you don't know, because for even like our Tumoride game, we're getting people to go, and it's like, what you think, even when it comes to like keybinds, you're just like, okay, well, you know, WASD, everybody uses it. You know, I get my brother, for example, to hop on and try play it as, you know, an outside point of view, and like somebody who doesn't play games that much. And he's just like constantly staring at the keyboard. I'm just like, dude, it's WASD. Every game uses that, and stuff like that. It's kind of tricky. And then a lot of like, I don't, you probably noticed this as well. A lot of outside it. I pressed the wrong button. I'm like the worst person to be watching then for these, for knowing what's the right route to take. Stuff like that. Like, for example, Neon White, right? You play Neon White. Neon White's restart button, like hotkey, F. And would have saved me from pressing it on accident just then. But at the same time, F is a really weird button. I've never played another game with F being the restart button. Well, of course yours is R, and I changed the keybind, of course, in Neon White to suit it, because to me, R for restart just makes sense. Stuff like that, like, sometimes it's really hard to account for different, ways that people play games. Come on, please. keep my finger away from the hit button. Oh, I used my double jump. But yeah, I mean, I really like the game though, and I think the art style you got going though, super sick. I mean, especially for these levels, I really like the whole like space and stuff. I don't know if you're using. I'd assume. Well, it depends. I don't know how much of this is. I'm assuming a sky box. I'd assume. I think I see a little seam there. Unless that's just me. But I gotta be honest, the most painful things we were making for our game, that we were doing an educational game, we were making a sky sphere because we're trying to do whole, it was just part of the art style that we're going for. Anyway, I don't know if this is all like handmade, like drawn, or made in Blender, of course. It's Sky Sphere, but those are incredibly hard to match. I guess a box would be a bit easy because you've of course got that only one seam. Well, you got, well, you could effectively only get it with one seam, right? But everything's handmade pretty much. That's sick. Oh, hey, that was a sneaky trick. I'm impressed. Oh, that was less sneaky. That's kind of impressive, though. That's kind of impressive. I mean, ultimate. That is pretty impressive, though. Because you got a lot of assets. I mean, these could be made up of like multiple different, like I guess prefabs, of course, right? Or obviously it could just be like one massive thing. Like I'd obviously assume something like this would probably be. Like the bottom part would be like one asset, then that, and you're just like obviously just putting separate assets. I would have doubted it would be like just one, and you're just making one for each instance. But I mean, overall it looks really good. I'll be honest, Blender do be pretty great. We use of course Maya and Skull. Pain in the bum sometimes. I was doing an assessment. We had to do a character modeling, and I'm at the final stages. I've textured it, we'd sculpted it, which was all in ZBrush and whatnot. Don't even get me started on ZBrush, dude. That each file size was like 2.5 gigabytes at the end. It was like crashing ZBrush, just trying to save it. But final stage, bloody crashes. Maya bloody crashes on me. I'm just like, how old is Maya? How long has it been gone? This is just insane. So I'll be honest, outside of like massive scenes with Blender, that's the only issue that I've found. Like if you try like sculpting in Blender, sometimes that can cause some oh man. Half of this is, the majority of this is just me saying to sculpt in Blender. I feel bad for you. Never had crashes. Really? Okay, well that's pretty good. I think it's definitely gotten a lot better. I tried ages ago. Like, ages ago. I think back in like the old 2.79 days. So that would have been about 20 maybe pre-2020. Gotta go. Thank you for your feedback. Nah, that's so good. I might make a feedback. If I got some actual decent good feedback, I'll record it and I'll flick you separately if I got some things that I think might be helpful. But anyway, I appreciate you popping by. Thank you for joining. Really awesome to have a little chat and sort of know how you been. But yeah, thank you, and we'll catch you next time. That's always pretty cool. I also, oh man, okay, sure, thanks, have a good one. I appreciate it. Okay, but I have to beat this level. I'm gonna go insane if I don't beat this level, and a lot of this is just me making some like real silly mistakes. Threading the needle on this is making me go insane. All right, let me See, you gotta hit the... Okay. This might be achievable. There we go. I gotta take into account that I can land on those. Wait, where did he go? Oh, don't almost fall off. I'm gonna play some neon white after this. Aye! Progress, progress, progress. You finally land on that. Well, it's hard to land on, I gotta be honest. Okay, we made progress. If anything, I would have said, like, by now, it is half on me that it's taking so long. But, like, a save point here would be nice. But it seems like the save point's just around the corner, so it's fine. Awesome. That's pretty good. That I always enjoy, like, seeing, like, don't know why I did that. I almost fucked up the whole run. Come on. I did that with, Verlet Swing, another indie title. It's the indie devs, I'm telling you. I'm surprised. Okay, here's the thing. I'm actually surprised he actually found my stream, because YouTube, I hate to break it, terrible for trying to find things. Like, Twitch is really good for trying to find people playing you know, a specific game, but YouTube really bad because they don't have like genres. Well, it's smaller, but also there's not like under Twitch you have the actual like the whole actual game genre that you can search by. So I can search by, for example, for, I doubt anybody will be streaming it, but Verlet Swing, great game. And what, I'd assume that's probably fine. Okay, so there's no streams right now, but you can find, you know, people that have streamed, and you can find stuff. And I mean, yeah, you probably search up here, and we could search up, for example, Hover Flow, and maybe I'd come up at some point with enough scrolling. But one of those things. And I didn't name it Hoverflow either, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Need it in your title. Burrow. Represent the indie devs. Man, I'm gonna go insane. I get past one part, and that's the next part. Oh my god! Oh! Sometimes you should just, like, take it slow, okay? I'm guessing I'm supposed to go here. I'm guessing. This might be not the normal route that you're supposed to take. Well, there's a fucking arrow, so okay. The arrows are helpful. Wait, we might make it. Hey, that's pretty good. No! Okay, we were not going to make that one. Sandwich. Idiot sandwich. Don't call me an idiot sandwich. That is so mean. Well, that guy's taking some, like, insane route. Oh, we're just dropping. That's insane. How are we supposed to get enough route? Stuff like this, yeah, I mean, this would be an instance of the whole easy route in quotation. Sometimes not being the easiest. Oops, I fucked that one. Sometimes it is good to take that low route, like skipping the end. Is what I'm trying to say. But not that last one. Oh, there we go. He's just taking some insane route there. So that one's lower. Jump this one, and I need it. I'm not too sure how we're actually going to be able to hit that. You need to have some insane speed. Watch them, dude. Indeed. But it's because a lot of them will have pre-existing speeds. I'll wait for somebody. Whoops. Ah, well, it fucked me. I kind of missed. So maybe I can catch them. I mean, I don't think there's something that I'm missing. I think it's just... Okay, so maybe if I can it early... This one is just quite a bit harder. I'll have to say if the next level after this one's harder, because this one is quite the tricky level. Yeah, I mean, that's not happening, right? This is a hard level, I gotta be honest. This one is thus far, by far, the hardest level. I would say so, yeah. And obviously, you need some insane speeds. Oh! Hold on. That's sneaky. Okay, so you potentially don't even need to hit that. Okay, but you do need to get onto this. It's not happening otherwise. Man. Didn't think you needed to, no. Sometimes you do, sometimes you do. Okay. You don't happen to have Spotify, do you, Amy? Oh, where's my... Oh, that's pain. You do have Spotify? If you're interested, the Witcher audiobooks are on. I noticed. I've been probably talking about this, so you probably wouldn't know it anyway. Oh my gosh, we're so close. I gotta be honest, binge listening to them. So, you know, which I think is good. I think that's really, really good because I get through the books. I've never really been an audiobook kind of guy. Not because I don't like audiobooks, but more so, I've just never really. It's not like not had the opportunity, but the opportunity's never really fallen into my lap, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, you can go onto Audible, which sponsors like a trillion different streamers, like YouTubers, right? Right, like that's kind of the thing, right? But no, so Spotify now has audiobooks, which I've known about for a while, but there's been no audiobooks that I've been too interested in. Until recently, when I was searching up, and anyway, okay, so getting into it, I searched up the Witcher audiobooks a while ago on YouTube. I was listening to a Witcher audiobook, and then turns out that I think they were just recording the audiobook from Spotify, because there's a really poor version of it. Got onto this, and I'm like, okay, this is actually a really good thing. And they have the Witcher audiobooks, so just going into Witcher audiobooks. Binge listened to this within like about maybe 2 weeks. It's only 10 hours, which is really good. And here's where I find this good, because you know you're going for a walk, you're on the bus to school, right? You're on break or something, or you're in class just mindlessly doing stuff, so you just want to listen to something in the background. This is what I do, right? Shove it on, right? You're bowling, you got a great story, you know, maybe you're mowing the lawn, you got this. That's why I think that's great, because when I read a book, physically, right, you got to take time out of your day. You can't read a book while listening to a video, because that, well, some people can. I can multitask, but that, I'm only, you know, receiving information either from the book or from the video at that point. You can read a book, but you can't, like, play a game at the same time. You know, you can't do much. So maybe when I'm reading a book, it'll be like before bed, or maybe it's sunny outside, so I just want to sit outside and read my book. Or, you know, I just don't feel like playing games, so I just go, you know, to the lounge and read my book, right? Audiobooks, on the other hand, this is like for when you're fucking doing something else. You know, you're playing games like this that are just kind of like mindless and you just vibe with it, right? You can listen to an audiobook on the side. And here's where I've been enjoying it. So I've been listening to this, ballin', banging. If you're interested, oh, you have to buy them? Wait, you have premium or free version? If it's free version, then yeah. But it says included in premium, so it should be available. You have premium? You should be able to listen to them. Does it say that you have to pay? Maybe there's a different version. Maybe there's a different version that I'm not aware of. I know there's sometimes a couple versions. Let me see. Yeah, that's one of those things then. Spot. They are on YouTube though, if you do want to listen to them on YouTube. But I do find Spotify a little bit easier too. Spotify Premium. You're part of that. Does that not offer audiobooks? I pay my own one, of course. Because I was part of. I should try. Why am I not in student? Well, student doesn't have access to it anyway, so that sucks. Which is stupid. There's 15 hours a month, which is really annoying because I'm blowing through these books, dude. I think I'm gonna hit my 15 hours. I was on Family. No, Family says that you are plan manager only. That's the pain. That'll be why. That's really frustrating. Yeah. I was on Family. I was pissed off, okay? My brother he would sign on like different things and shit. Or he would always be listening. So I'm like minding my business, driving my car. Oh, let's put on some beats. Put on some beats. Beats gone. Brother's stolen them. I'm at home, maybe streaming or wanting to put some songs on while I'm gaming. It gets cancelled because my brother's bloody listening to it at the same time. I'm like, oh! Got pissed off. Ended up buying individual. I mean, it's one of those things. I'm tempted to move towards YouTube, getting the YouTube thing instead of Spotify. But at the moment, I'm kind of vibing with this. So, that's me anyway. But, I would go back to Student. I did originally buy Student. I don't know why it cancelled. But, for some reason, Student doesn't have audiobooks, so... At the moment, I'm really using this audiobook functionality, okay? So, that's really good. What I was going to say, though, they have the Cyberpunk book, which I only knew about recently. No coincidence. Which is, like, 10 hours. 14 hours, even longer, which is insane. So, maybe you can... I don't know why there's that as well as this. Maybe you can... Oh, so you can just buy it manually. $50! I would not buy it for $50. I would buy the actual book. And that's not even in English, I don't think. That's in, like, German. Weird. Because it's Polish, right? So I'm surprised it's in German text there, right? But anyway. Okay, that's a bit painful. I probably wouldn't buy the audiobooks if they're like $50. But I do have to say, the guy that does this, Peter Kenny, I believe it is, very good. I haven't listened to the No Coincidence. I really want to, because I've heard that's a really good book. Coincides with the Cyberpunk shit. This guy is based. I'm not going to play any of it for obvious reasons, but this guy's really good. He's got, like, separate voices for each character, which I think, one, as, like, a listener is really, really helpful, because when people got, like, different voices, so Geralt, has his own voice, as well as Dandelion. The only downside I found, which I'm so glad he changed, because I'm up to the second book. I've read, of course, all these for anybody interested, but audiobook listening, just re-listening to them. He calls Dandelion Dandelion in the first one, which I think to an extent would sort of make sense to the character, in the way, you know, Dandelion kind of sounds a bit more like, you know, posh and being a bit extra. But that is not his name, it's Dandelion, and I got really confused when it's like, Dandelion. I'm just like, oh, who's Dandelion? Oh, Dandelion. Really weird. And then he's swapped back to Dandelion now, in the second book. I've been listening to the first thing. In my opinion, Sword of Destiny is my favorite book. I'm gonna have to re-listen to it, because a lot of people say, no, The Last Wish is better than it. I've re-listened to The Last Wish, very good. It was better than what I remembered. But, I gotta be honest. I can't say no to the Sword of Destiny. Okay? YouTube sounds like shit. Yeah, there is one on YouTube, and unfortunately it's not great. The Witcher audio book. I was listening to this one, audiobook by AS. This one's not too bad. It's not as crisp. Okay, so bear in mind, I did listen to 4 hours of this, so it is definitely listenable. There might be better ones, I'm not too sure.
She entered very carefully.
By the way, this is the same voice actor. Not voice actor, it is Peter Kenny voicing it. I did find out, so which is why I think they just recorded the Spotify thing. Which may be why they have a limit to the amount that you can record, that you can listen to stop people from, like, just, you know, downloading them all. But anyway, I don't know. That may or may not be the case. But, that was pretty good. My mum, so we went to that store at the undisclosed thing. You have to. Let me know how it goes, okay? Let me know how it goes, your thoughts. I will be honest, the first 2 books, of course, if you get that far into it, albeit I do find them really, really good and worth reading, or audio booking, they're quite a bit different to the rest of the series. So I think here's a controversial opinion that some Witcher fans will say, will disagree with me, sorry, on, is the, I think I would recommend listening to the first 2 books, which are both short stories. So on top of it being easy to listen to at any time, they're short stories. Short stories in itself, you know what I mean? Like, they're short, but they're not short, you know what I mean? So you're still probably about an hour per story. But go for a walk. You're walking for an hour, you're probably going to get through this story, right? Yeah, 10 hours. So that's really good. So it's kind of a bit more approachable. Something that the later books don't do as well with, where you're going like, I think with the later books you end up having sometimes it's like 6 chapters throughout the whole book. Not really, there's more than that. But when you got like 500 pages, I think the last book had quite a lot of chapters, and even then that one only had about 20 chapters over about 500 pages. And some of the middle ones had quite a lot, so quite a little. Which is why I like The Tower of Fools, the next book that I read, by Andrzej Sapkowski. Tower of Fools has chapters like every probably like 10-15 minutes of reading, and for people that don't have a trillion hours of time, that's really great, because, you know, it's easy to come back to when there's oh, I wish I could stand on that. I understand why you know, it's not physically there, because it of course saves a heap of performance not having to do colliders. But that single thing would save me if that was accessible, so Okay. We figured it. We figured it out. I really fluffed that one up. I don't think I'm going to have it. Okay, so that really puts into perspective. You have to have momentum when going into that, I just found out. So even if I manage to land on that, which kind of puts a different perspective then on that whole thing. Went like a wet fart. Okay, dude, I'm not a wet fart, Amy. So I really want to listen to... Well, I'm in a tough situation. I'm now back into the whole Witcher wanting to fucking... I'm just trying to figure out how I'd go about approaching this, because there's sometimes like this where it's just like, I don't know how to approach it. It's like that one that I was talking about that I got stuck on. It's because, yes, there's like ways to go about doing it, but it's like, how are you supposed to approach this? Ooh, you mother of hands. How dare you? That was awfully too close to working. Okay, but I have a game plan now. Really mucked that one up. Okay, I think I got it though. I think I got it. I think I got it. This is what I do like about this game. Okay, not the fact that I'm having to restart a trillion times. This is solely this level that I've had. This and the last level I've had. Well, not so much the last level, but the level before that, the Swell, I believe it was called. I've had some issues with, but it's a very approachable game. It's easier than CSGO surfing. As well because there's places that you can pause, like there's those save points, and that makes it significantly more approachable than CSGO surfing, which doesn't, and you can spend ages. Albeit CSGO surfing in some regards is easier, in other regards is harder, so I don't know. It's a bit different. So some people are going straight through there. This is why, unfortunately, sometimes you just gotta take... Like, where are they going? There's gotta be something I'm missing here. Oh! Okay, hold on. I've stumbled across something. This is what I do like. There's a lot of these secret little sneaky things that you can kind of find out about. Cheeky indeed. Ooh, I don't know if I can hit that just off of this. I'd probably have to get it really good. But no, I gotta be honest. I think I prefer the second Witcher book. I think, genuinely, the second Witcher book is my favorite Witcher book. I don't want to spoil, but if you want, like... Dude, that's gonna make me go insane. If you want kind of like, not necessarily high action, but like big things happen, the second one's your way to go. I feel like I got something going. Then at the same time, I feel like I'm also regressing. So... I think we can still hit it off with that. Oh my golly. I'm hoping it's not too much further, which I don't think so. I think the end's just there. So I think we're getting close to it. Okay, this time I'm just going to take the long route. I think I just need to figure out ways to get a better hit off of that. Oh, that's painful. So even if I hit that, I gotta... It's one thing hitting the speed burst, it's another thing hitting the speed burst well. Like, that's just stopping my time. Okay, so instead of taking that route, I'm just gonna go the actual route. And I think it's all about this last one and how I jump off of this. I think is about how I'm gonna get the best. There we go. There we go. See, that's what I sometimes struggle. This is what's a bit impossible for a kind of as a level designer to do, is you gotta sort of account for different momentums, and sometimes you're getting like, oh, you know, we're getting actually a really good thing. But then it's like, oh, well, it just won't work because of that literal specific integer. Here we go. I knew we could do it by the end of that. That is what we call commitment. I did get distracted part of the way through. I will probably have the slowest time, 62, and that is probably the slowest. No way! Hold on. Hold on. Okay, well that's not that's gonna be that, but hold on. Can I do it from here? I can. No way. So you can challenge? He's taking a much better route than me. I have fucked up some things. Send that clip to the dev. I'll see, hold on. How does he do this? Oh, hold on. Okay, the one poor side of this is it's all real time. So, where I want to... How does he do that? So if I want to beat his time, this is perfect, but to see the route he's taken, it's unfortunately... Okay, hold on. We might have something going here. Hang on, let's check out that clip. Hold on, okay. Let's check this clip. Hold on, we might actually have something going there. I'm not gonna send it. But it's sad. Hold on. A sad story. The amount of speed, I'm surprised I made that. Here we go. Okay, I'll send a screenshot. I'll send a screenshot. I'll send a screenshot to him. No, I'll just send the screenshot. Hold on. Let me see where the server is with my face. No, it's alright. I'm not keeping the face. Oh, I could have posted myself in there. Hold on. I've just posted into here. I was committed. I was committed. 27 minutes. No, I'm not putting my face in. I'm not putting my face in. I was committed. Okay, hold on. I want to play Neon White, but hold on, I gotta figure this out. I need to hit that jump at least once. See where my guy's getting it from. So I don't know where he's getting a really good jump. Oh, okay. Hold on, I gotta hit this as well. What he'll be doing is he's getting a really good hit off that. Oh, okay, hold on. I need a bit more. He's doing things that are insane. Hold on. I messed that one up, so he'll pass me here. Hold on. He'll be doing this. Oh, dude, we're getting really close to that. Sorry. Okay, this is why these speedrunning games are kind of not annoying, but they're too addicting. Because I have to beat it, dude. I have to hit that. I have to know the truth. I marked that one. That is okay. I know I'm gonna hit my fucking little sandal fucking shins. I really like the art style that he's got there. What I was saying, right? Like, his art style is kind of just sick. It's hard to have a good art. It's hard to have a you know, creative art style. Art style's harder than kind of thing. It's kind of like making an animation, you know, fit a character. Yeah. That's true, the music is pretty good. It is kind of a banger. How's he doing this? I'm committed. We are committed now. Oh my god! Okay, hold on. Not his route, but a separate route that might be achievable here. This is how I got that 30-second one. It consisted of a whole lot of trial and error. Ugh, I got fucked up. Okay. He has so much speed. I don't think I'm going to be able to... Doing that route, I don't think I'm going to be able to... Because I gotta be honest, the first time I did this, I was very much like... like this. This was very much the first route I took. But, hold on. Okay, this is why I was saying, you know, I don't know if I want to stream these games of Final Fantasy, because I'm too into this. I'm too in depth. I must beat this. I'm competitive. It is gambling. Hold on. Because the route that I took was hitting one of those. I got lucky and I hit one of them. Oh no. Whoa! We hit it. Speed. No! That is, you do not want to know how painful. It's not even that. The amount of times I've hit that like exact same things happened where that specific point has like cucked me because of like, I don't know what it would be. It's like almost just needs to be a slight bit longer. Okay. Hold on, we gotta figure this one. Hold on. Just gotta know, like, that perfect pattern. I fucked that one slightly up. No, okay, hold on. I'm gonna take it a little bit slower. I'm gonna follow him. I wanna see how he does something. Okay, we didn't even get a very good grasp of that. So he takes this. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I didn't think that would work, but maybe it's worthwhile. Okay, I feel like I got where he's going now. It's the second one. He's got a downwards momentum. Whereas I, for that, is trying to touch it as little as possible. Okay. Okay, let's see if that's gonna help me. Maybe it's just nothing, you know what I mean? Oh, that's fucked up for me. Okay, hold on. This is also the painful thing of it takes a while to figure out some of these. See, we get a bit more momentum going. Yeah, hold on. Where is he going? That is a sneaky route. This is painful, that last part. I don't know. Okay. I could try that. I just don't think I'm going to have the momentum that he has. I fucked that one up. Oh, if I hit that, that would have been probably enough momentum. You gotta hit it perfectly. Oh yeah! I'll do like 5 more and then I'm gonna stop and play some Neon Light for a little bit. Yarp and Ziggurat. No. Because ultimately, this might not even be the best method of fucking the best. All I know is do not follow MZ. Not because he's bad. He's too good. I don't know where he's getting shit. Okay, let's load this guy. See where he takes. Okay. So maybe. What the fuck? So, hold on. Hey Noodle, how's it going? Oh, hold on a minute. We might have something here. I don't know how he gets that hoop though. Unless he just skips it. How you doing, Noodle? How you been? Oh, okay, hold on. Good, that's good to hear. Have you checked out the First Descendant? Apparently it's based on not based, but similar design to Warframe. How, the ruse? What do you mean the ruse? Don't you be saying kangaroos or I'm gonna destroy you. Wasn't interested, should I be? No, no, no. A lot of people are saying it's similar to Destiny and Warframe, so I was just wondering if... I tried it today, at least the intro. Okay, I think I understand the premise now. I'm just trying to get it into my head. Okay. But I don't know. I mean, it's alright, but there were some things to me that were just like, what? So there were some attractive characters though. Dude, I'm gonna go insane. Hold on a minute. This guy has got some route going. I need to play Neon White, but this one make me go insane a little bit. Insano mode. Maybe. Nah, we ain't. Okay. I need to hop off because I'm not gonna stop. Let's play some Neon White. Let's go games. I just need to turn that off. Neon White. I'll play this for a smidge. Do a couple missions, then I'll hop off. Maybe 9:30, 9:45 latest, I think. I might go to the bathroom quickly first.
We're called Neons.
What games outside of oh yeah, how's The Witcher going? I saw you.
But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
You got an achievement. I forgot what it was. I was scrolling through activity feed. I saw you got an achievement. Sanctuary with Escalga, that we were talking about. How's that going?
Old
I'll be back in a minute.
Ex-lovers. Only one of us can stay in heaven, and I've got a score to settle. Oh yeah, that's what it was. You saved Dandelion. I saw that. Should have had that a long time ago. Yeah, because that was in what's up, Toby's Gambler? Yeah, take that back. Yeah, because that's in. Wait, you hadn't saved Dandelion, or did that only pop up recently? Because that's not. I thought that was like you had to save him to progress. So Act 1, yeah. Only thing I'd say for Skellige, don't get too... You don't need to be too, what's the word? In depth when Skellige. Skellige has so many question marks, so many like things. It will take you genuinely years to fucking finish, not literally, but it will take a long time. I still need to go through a lot of Skellige's shit. I think I've done most of the side missions, but I haven't done all the extra sneaky shit, so. Ooh. Oh, that's really good. What was Act 1? Was it finding Yennefer? There are tons. Yeah, there's literally quite the insane amount. Things so crumbly. I'm eating a twirl. Oh, yeah, the curse. That was they're pretty cheap at the place beside. I'd recommend checking them out. Well, I don't know about the strawberry flavor. Tastes good, but I don't know if I prefer it over standard. Wasn't it throwing the baby in the oven? Amy's gonna be so confused. Or am I thinking about a different quest? I can't remember if that's if that was that or something else. Okay, that's something I can't remember. I would have thought that was. I thought that was part of the Jinn thing. Wow. I guess not to get you excited or anything then. As you guys... Is that a question you need to ask? There's only one right answer, Yennefer, baby. Alright, just new overclock on which you got some bowler overclock right now. Yen, baby. Here's the thing. I can understand choosing Triss, but if you've played the prior games, you've read the books, choosing Triss... Well, to be honest, Triss is, like, you know, quite old as well. But you ain't wrong. She do be a MILF. You played Witcher 2. Yeah. I mean, after playing Witcher... Especially Witcher 2... and reading the books, and you still choose Triss? Huh? Triss is 40. Is she 40? I thought she was older than that. I know she's a decent bit younger than Yennefer, but I don't think she was 40. I thought... No, she can't be 40. She can't be 40. That can't be right. Because she was in pretty much most of the books. And I think the books go over about 20 years. Almost. Like, getting closer to 20 years. So then, if she was only, like, just around 20, like, early 20s at the start of the books, it doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. And she... in the games are like a decent bit after the books as well, by a decent number of years, maybe like 10 years, maybe something between 5 to 10 years. She is definitely a lot younger. I know that's definitely like 100% true, but I can't remember how old she was. Let's search it up. I'm not too sure. She may be 40, but I feel like that might be wrong. If it is. Well, that just doesn't make sense to me in my own mind canon, but, Triss... age... Around 30? That doesn't make any sense. $94. Well, being over 100, like 200 makes more sense to me, honestly. Really? Only 100? Well, that can't be right. Hold on. Oh, when are the games? Witcher 3 time. Not time to beat, literal, like, year. I know that, but, like, in the actual, time... that's spoilers! Okay, well, I'm sorry. Okay, let's just not do that because it's spoiling it. I would have thought she would have been older. Okay, so we can kind of, like... So if Ciri was born supposedly around 1250, and she's about 20 in the games, we'll just say it's about 1270. $12.35. Okay, so maybe she's about 50. That would make a bit more sense, but she's not that much older than Ciri. It was like 10 years old, so yeah. And then... Okay, so we'll say about 100. Oh, maybe 100's about right then. Weird. The thing that was surprising to me, Dandelion is about 40. By the end of the books, he's around 40. Just did go through some heavy character development, in your opinion. She goes through a lot of heavy development, even in the books. If you read the books, siding with Triss is kind of hard. And then playing The Witcher 2 is kind of like, on one side I like Triss, but on the other side, she does things in the books. Less deceitful in The Witcher 3. In the books, she is incredibly deceitful. But at least regrettably so. So I guess it's that. And then in the second game, without spoiling, there's some interesting choices. Wasn't too bad actually. I got a gold. Oh, that wasn't even the fastest way to probably complete it either. I played the second thinking I downloaded The Witcher 3. So you finished The Witcher 2 then? Or did you only play a bit of The Witcher 3? Witcher 2, sorry. Because I gotta be honest with you, I have not finished The Witcher 2 or The Witcher 1. That's pretty solid. Although part of the reason why I haven't finished is because this doesn't actually run on my PC. Because I got too many cores. I think it caps out at, like, if you have an 8-core CPU, is the max that you can have for The Witcher 2. Just because of the game engine. Witcher 3 is fine, though. And Witcher 1, surprisingly, is fine. So I have to play it on my Steam Deck. It's not the only game that is like that, but it is very frustrating when you stumble across a game like that. So that's the only reason I haven't finished it, so I only play it on my Steam Deck, because I can't be bothered just capping the cores. Although it's fine, it takes time, and it's painful. Damn, I really... Oh, they speak. I wish I could turn up the volume.
Me too. You're so lucky you don't have big boobs, White. They get it the worst.
Jeez.
You think I don't have things that sweat?
Things?
Never mind. Just wanted to say, good work taking out those demons. Hard to believe just yesterday you couldn't even work a gun.
How? Okay, he didn't explicitly say that. He said things. You're the one who said balls, Amy. You're the one who locked onto that assumption. Yeah, that's right. I caught you red-handed.
And neon orange.
Neon orange?
Who's neon orange?
The guy I ran with last mission? He taught me lots of cool stuff. Even a couple.
You were once making the faces. Hey, 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 hey.
Secrets
I was
of
not.
Eden, you say?
Yep. Too bad he's dead now. Mauled by a demon on day one. Like some kind
That'd be you, Amy. You'd get mauled by a demon day one. Noob. Nerd. Not me. I make it to day 100.
Tell me more about these secrets, though.
Oh good, oh good.
I can't stop thinking about it, White. Hot flesh ripped from bone, blood painting the landscape a magnificent crimson.
Huh. Violet?
Huh?
What the? Red?
This is gonna make even less context, like, sense to you guys, because this is midway through, like, the story.
Such easy prey down there.
What are you, stalking me now? Didn't realize I was so irresistible to you.
Wait, is that Violet?
Huh? No way. You must be mistaken. I'm, Dilet.
Not Dilet.
You can't fool me. I'd recognize those cute little cheeks anywhere.
Hey, watch where you're touching.
Hey, yo!
You're so soft, just like a bunny.
Get off me, banshee woman. White, help me out here.
Hey, Red. You wanna neg me some more?
Okay, White, how's this? If your recklessness gets Violet killed, I'll shoot you for real.
Sheesh! Rock on.
Not really a neg, but okay, fair.
Oh my God, Red, stop. What are you?
What are you? My mom? I'll be honest, Noodle, not too sure if you're still here. When you finish the game and you get onto Heart of Stone,
Yourself the cool older sister type.
you're gonna go
Yeah,
insano mode.
Helps you open your first IRA.
What the heck are you going on about? I'm not a
Probs buy the game at this point. What do you mean? Do you not have the game? Grah.
Oh, this is fun, Vi. Whoops. Almost got hit that time.
Sharing off the library. Oh, really?
Stay still, damn it!
I'm gonna head out.
The DLCs, a lot of people say are better than the base game. I think I would agree with that. I think the base game story, and that's not to say the base game story is bad. Don't get it twisted, okay? And buy the DLCs instead of buying everything, yeah. Well, actually, it's on sale, right? So it should be actually pretty cheap. Although the temptation's there. In Freedom Dolls, that's probably like $12. They come with more story. Need you ask? Need you ask? Blood and Wine, I'll tell you how much. So, Heart of Stone, I think, is technically around 12 to 15 hours of story. And then Blood and Wine is probably around $25 a story. Dollars, fuck me. Hours a story, right? But then, I would say Heart of Stone probably took me about 20 odd hours to complete. And it provides some more, like, extra missions and shit like that. No new area. Then Blood and Wine provides Toussaint, which is a whole new area. And I think even with the story, if you include the side stories and shit and the extra content, Blood and Wine offers probably around, by playing it at normal person speed, right? About 50 hours of content. But in my opinion, Heart of Stone was my favorite story out of all stories, and has my favorite villain as well. And I'd say the villain in Heart of Stone is my favorite villain, hard with bars from Far Cry 3 of all games, as well as I think it may be being my favorite kind of like story, and it would be in my top 3, let's put it that way. So some people would disagree. Some people say Blood and Wine has a better story than Heart of Stone. I personally disagree with that. I think Blood and Wine has a worse story than Heart of Stone, albeit I just still think Blood and Wine is a very, very good story. But I think a lot of the reason why Blood and Wine is hyped and is so good is because it provides so much content. Like, there's a whole massive new area that is maybe a little bit smaller than Valen, and so much like missions and shit like that, extra loot. No way. How do you go about that, actually? So yeah, when there is a heap of story already, in the base game, but you know what I mean? I ain't complaining about more story, let's put it that way. Although it does take a while. But I have about 150 hours in the base game, if that's any assistance. So I've finished all main stories.
Okay.
I could go about that a lot quicker, but that's fine. I'll replay this on another day once I've done all these. I got really close to that. It's kind of frustrating because I'm always like, oh, well, if I'm that close, I might as well. But I'll be honest, the story that is provided is, let's just, I mean, I can't, you know, state it enough. It's very good. Never seen those things before. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Well, that was good. But no. There's, like, the best sword in the game is in, the hardest in the is in what? Oopsies. Came in to chill after searching for a couldn't find it. Now I've within seconds of burning. Oh no, really? Oh. Hold on, what the world? Wasn't letting me shoot. But no, the fucking DLCs, the best expansions out of any game I've played. There have been ones that are pretty close, but not really that close. Let's put it this way: Blood and Wine was the highest rated expansion of all time up until this new one came out from, what's it called? From Elden Ring. So wait, where am I supposed to be going? Really making me want to stop overclocking and play Witcher. You spend more time probably overclocking than playing The Witcher. That was really slow. Oh my god! I could do that a lot quicker. I'll replay these levels some other time. It's been 2 hours. Really? 2 hours?
Okay, I got a question to ask. Who did you side with in The Witcher 2? Were you Yorvith or were you Roach? That's the question that we've all got asking. Oopsies. Like, it's a main story decision. You can either choose Yorvith or Roach, and it changes the story and how the story pans out. I'm doing bad. Oopsies. So either you would have been following Roach for the most of the game, or you'd be following Yorvith after, I guess, chapter 1. Oh, I can't get that one. Oh, how do I get that? I did the mission to help Roach, if that's the right one. Okay, if you were with Roach for most of the game, then that would have been Roach fun. I sided with Yorvith. Well, it's not like you're siding with either, but it's more like you're just choosing who to follow. How do I do that? No, Witcher 2, sorry, Witcher 2. Not Witcher 3. Although there is another thing of Yorvith isn't in The Witcher 2, sorry. In Witcher 3, sorry. Roach is. Yorvith is that the old elf. I can't remember why. I want to do both story things though. Do that. Fuck, I really can't remember. Fair enough, it was probably a while ago. I believe, like, there's, like, major differences. That's what some people are annoyed about with The Witcher 3. If you... I mean, I haven't played enough, but basically... You... end up going to meet and hang out with a lot of the boys, the dwarves. I don't know. I don't think you do that with and so you have to save like Saskia and who I didn't realize who Saskia is. Oh my gosh, Saskia is a beast. I haven't played through and I haven't saved her, but after reading the books, it turns out Saskia's sort of in the books. So, Tamarin army. There was probably roaches. How do I get past this? I mean, because I can always... Maybe I have to... I was supposed to do it like that. Oopsies. Okay, hold on. I think I know. I think I've just been doing it wrong. I've been trying to go too speedrunning. So, Saskia is like a dragon. And it turns out she is the daughter of... Oh, what is his name? The guy, the golden dragon in The Witcher, second book, first story. Yeah, which is insane to think about for me.
Oh, that's a really cool, like, small thing. Which makes sense if you've read the books. Wait! What? Okay, never mind. I've been taking the wrong route in the first place. Hold on. I didn't even realize that. Oops. Okay, hold on. I didn't realize. Oh, wait, what? Okay, well, I would have failed if I didn't realize that, so that was kind of important. Maybe I'm taking a shortcut route. Oh, they don't seem any different, but I have to kill him. Okay. Okay, well, I passed it. That one took way too many attempts. I'll play for 5 more minutes. Just happened to have the worst bent. Oh no. It makes me feel sad. No, Noodle. I'll tell you RAM things that make you feel sad. I got RAM for my PC. DDR5, I think. Oopsies. 5200, I think. 32 gigs. Anyway, the store doesn't sell them anymore, nor do they sell like any 5200. Oh no! Oh my god, I really fucked this run. No! Oh, I really fucked it. That's slow, ain't it? No, 5200 isn't slow. The speed boost you gain from even 6000 is like 2 FPS. And that's in like fast games. So, a lot of people overstate it and are like, oh, get 6000 megahertz. No, it doesn't actually make that much of a difference. Oh, fuck me. So yeah, no, the performance, and it didn't really matter too much to me because speed or RAM doesn't make a difference in the CG stuff. It's the amount. Oh, fuck me. There we go, we got it. Yeah, probably not in daily task now. Is Sweets up for? Got to be 3000. Yeah. But no. In terms of like gaming, from what fuck me. From the tests that I've seen, it doesn't make really any difference. Or it's a bit oversaid. Like, yeah, you could get 6000, but at least definitely at the time, getting 6000 megahertz was an extra probably $100, and you gained like 3 to 5 FPS boost, which is fine in some games, but when you got a 4080 and a 7950X, that 5 FPS doesn't mean anything. Oh, I'm in trouble. Yeah. Well, there is that. I think, yeah. For me, I could, well, overclocking isn't going to provide anything for me.
What the fuck? Oh my god, I should have seen where I was going. Just because overclocking, at least in my workflow, is very bad. And CG. Oh man. Just because it doesn't provide any difference in terms of CG tasks, from what I understand. And just makes things potentially unstable if you fuck up. Of course, last's not as long. So yeah, at least for me, it's not too big of a... Wait. Oh, fuck me, I keep doing that one. But yeah. And so I'm just, yeah. But on one side, I need to get more RAM. So I can get 64 or 128 gigabytes, as that's fairly important. What's here? What? Oh, they didn't. Wait, what have I missed? Okay, hold on. What did I miss? There'd be some, like, sneaky thing. But no, the issue is I want that much RAM. One, it's expensive, though. And two, AMD doesn't really like it. What am I missing then? Hold on. Okay, so I'm actually missing. Hold on, let me play through this silly. 1, 2. Hold on. 1. 2. Oh, fuck me. Hold on, let me turn up the music here. Just because it's going to be some talking afterwards. But no, I do need more RAM, because the amount of times that I've capped out 32 gigabytes is too much. 32 gigabytes is not much RAM for CG, unfortunately. I think for some stuff it's fine, but it's... once you start getting into some more complex stuff, you cap it, really. Him! This motherfucker. Found him. Alright, so we can... alright, so we can go. Need a terabyte. Terabyte would be amazing. The amount of, like, terrains and shit I could build. Especially if I was using Houdini. Houdini... be great. Windows off of it, yeah. Okay, hold on, I fucked that one. Yeah, because at that point you would almost use RAM and like use it as storage. I think you know what I'm talking about. Noodle. Oopsies, I missed some. Where you can turn RAM into storage. Which is like really dodgy, and I probably wouldn't really ever recommend doing it. Just in case it fucks up, because it would probably notice nothing. Yeah, I think it would just heavily decrease the lifespan as well. But I heard that it's incredibly quick. Alright, we missed him. But at the same time, like, at least for like gamer-wise, you would never use it as a gamer, because what games make the most of even NVMe speeds? What? Games only gain like fucking couple milliseconds from SSD to NVMe. So it'd be pretty good for like CG stuff almost.
when you need to do like fully hardcore stuff. That's why that's why yeah, that's why stuff like, you know, you use video editing tools, or you use something like Houdini, they all run off RAM because it's quick. Yeah, which is disappointing, because actually, why does it work? Because this Direct Drive is a Windows thing. AKA Microsoft, whereas Ratchet and Clank is Sony game. And Sony is like effectively as what the fuck? Hold on. Why is this acting so goofy? Where am I going wrong? Actual possible. I knew what you meant though. In your defense, I call it Ratchet and Clank whenever I'm talking to my mate Ruben, because it's like one of his favorite games. Why is this not working? That game doesn't make sense. It's got ray tracing, you can say. Yeah, who the fuck even plays it? Yeah. It's not that popular of a game. Like, I mean, it's popular, but not... It'd be like one of the least, I believe it's one of the much lesser purchased exclusives on PlayStation's end, so... Why? How did that miss? It's the same guy as well that's fucking me over. Every time. Oh, you motherfucker. It's a furry love game. Yeah, that's probably why Ruben plays it. Likes it so much. Man, that explains it. Ah, man. I need to go beside, because otherwise it causes some... Surely that got him. Might want to rest on this one. I'm hopping off after this one. Hey, we got it. Oh my god. That did not take a while. Alright, we're gonna listen to the cutscene and I'm gonna replay this later, but complete mission.
Ow! I'm so glad we're finally done.
First that was like you missed it. I was playing another game similar to this. 28 minutes to beat a level. Technically took longer because I stopped playing it and I restarted playing it after.
Ooh, do you think heaven has any hot springs we could soak in?
I'd be down.
If they do, I doubt they'd let us filthy neons partake.
Yeah. Plus, you'd probably spend all your time trying to sneak a peek at me anyway.
Would not.
Jesus, do I really look that sleazy to you?
Yes. At the
Yes!
The
Hey!
kind that will catch a girl's spit with his mouth.
Ah! What? Hey, draw the line,
That's
man.
enough out of you.
What you say, Amy? Actual menace.
I won't lie though, a soak doesn't sound half bad. Wonder how Green's holding up. Does a guy that jacked even get tired?
Gnarly.
He's
It's
more
gnarly,
monster than
dude.
man, that's for sure. Orange told me tons of scary stuff about Green. Like how he once ripped a neon in half because there weren't any demons around for him to kill. He
That's
really
you,
likes
Noodle.
killing. It turns him on.
Noodle!
This was one of Orange's secrets of heaven. I was better off not hearing it.
Oh, I thought it was kind of fun.
Fun is not the kind of thing that's gonna help me win.
Well, Orange did tell me about this place in heaven called the Old City. It's where Green's mechanical halo was forged. He figured a place like that probably has some powerful heavenly artifacts lying around that make slaying a lot easier.
I'm listening. What even is
Really
this?
sounds pretty promising.
Let me fail. Don't know what's confusing you, man. Is this not normal conversations that you have?
Well, if you want to go, you better hurry. I wouldn't be surprised if there were other Neons planning an expedition there as we speak.
Thanks, Violet. Means a lot that you'd share a dead guy's secrets with me.
I want you to promise me
God,
something,
this
though.
is Ray.
Yeah, I promise I won't forget you when I'm number one.
The voice actor Ray, you think so? Wait, Ray from what? Oh, Ray from Paladins. Might be.
I'm serious, White. Swear on your life.
Okay, I swear. What?
If you see yellow there,
Neon Violet, by the way. Search Neon Violet.
Okay. What?
don't give him the chance to kill you first.
Gotcha.
Not bad for a dead guy, huh?
Mission complete.
Looks like the believers are late to their own damn sermon. I'd feel weird.
Really?
seeing
It's the
them
same?
Yesterday.
Huh. That's pretty funny.
Come here often.
Kinda recycle. She can't escape bunnies. She's not a bunny girl, man! It's a mask!
Just one of my little jokes. Sinners have a great sense of humor. It's the trauma.
Don't look up bunnies in the Descendants game, let's put it that
You
way.
must have had quite an idyllic childhood.
Bunny must. Amy, that's not a good enough excuse! Don't like that game. Why not?
Anyway, you know your way around heaven, right? Heard anything about a place called the Old
I
City?
don't like it yet. It's a bit of a weird game. I only finished the tutorial. You feel uncomfortable. Why?
Not much to say about it. It was ransacked by demons long ago. You're not thinking of going there, are you?
I'm considering it. A reliable source told me it'd be a good place to find some powerful weapons.
Did your reliable source also mention that's where Green hangs around? You know he kills neons, right?
You guys eat a Caesar salad, by the way? I can't even remember the last time I've ever had a Caesar salad. I'm gonna be
Relax,
honest
it's
with
no
you.
biggie. I sneak into the city, avoid his gaze, and make out with some fat loot completely unscathed.
More like he spots you instantly, then
But
fillets you like a fish.
really? Caesar didn't make the salad?
Except, I'm too fast. I catch his sword in my hands, kick his legs out from under him, he falls, I unsheath my katana, and
Are you doing a D&D thing right now?
He
Are you doing a freaking D&D thing to me?
died long before. That is sad. That's disappointing.
no,
I'm not gonna argue with you on this, White.
Being shamed by the homies.
If you fight Green, you will absolutely lose.
No apologies, Neons. We were held up at a foie gras tasting.
Wagwa.
Just one of heaven's many pleasures you could acquire. If you maximize productivity and eliminate more
Hell
demons.
yeah. Rock on. Bye bye, demons. Yeah. That's you, Amy.
why is she so upset? She's been so cagey this whole time. She can't seriously expect me to heed her warnings now. I'm going, whether she likes it or not.
I'm kind of not here, by the way, but... Oh, the old ways. Huh. I don't know the soundtracks. Sage. I thought I had one of them, but it must have been Cyberpunk soundtrack that I have. Anywho. So I got a random ass ping on Discord. Oh yes, that. Hold on, let me quickly respond. Alright. Thank you guys all for watching. I need to quickly respond to the guy what level I got so stuck on. But I just realized he pinged me. It was a leap of faith. Hold on. Bye. I'll keep typing that later. Thank you guys all for watching. You guys have a good one. That was good. I enjoyed seeing and chatting with the old Simon. And thank you for popping by, Amy and Noodle, the absolute beasts. And thanks for popping by, even for just a quick message. It was Kasha, my homie. But otherwise, yeah. Thank you guys all for watching. Been good. I don't think I'll be streaming the weekend, but I might do. All I know is that I'm going to be hella busy on Tuesday. But otherwise, thank you guys all for watching. Have a good one. And we'll catch you guys next time I stream, either next week or in the weekend. But yeah, thank you. Catch y'all. Bye-bye.